So I decided I'd do this. So this video comes on the back of a request that I had. So the guy bought the Secret Society product, and as part of that product I said that I would answer reader questions, you know, watcher questions. So this guy's emailed in and said, Steve, look, I want a list of IOIs, okay, a list of IOIs. And I saw that question and I thought, okay, fair play to the guy, he's bought the product, but he wants a list of IOIs, and I thought, no, I'm not going to answer that. But there's a reason why I'm not going to answer it, and I'll go through it now, okay? And it's important, and you'll get some useful information out of this, I would hope. So the first reason is, I'd find that question very boring, and I don't like writing long lists, so that just bores me, so I'm not going to do it for that reason. Second reason is, it's already in Google. You can go ahead and Google that and you'll find lists of IOIs. But the third reason, and by far the most important, is the question, I think, reveals a real intrinsic flaw in the mindset of the person that asked it, in terms of what IOIs are, what they mean or what they don't mean, and the mindset behind escalation. I think that's what it's actually symptomatic of, okay? So if you're thinking to yourself, you know, I want a list of IOIs. Now to me, if I hear that question, I think that person wants a list of IOIs because they want a checklist before they're allowed to escalate. They want to think, well, I want to hedge my bets and I want an IOI. I want to be damn sure that she's into me before I escalate and push the boat out, you know? And to me, that's the flaw in the mindset. I think there's a lot that can be said about this. So, look, it comes down to this, okay? If you watch some of my videos, particularly the Colombian one, you know, I haven't done many more videos since, but believe me, this is the mindset that I adopt throughout my life and with women generally when I go to nightclubs or on the street or whatever. Look, the bird just has to be fucking standing there and not running away and screaming. That's enough for me to start touching her, okay? To assume that she's into me, right? She's there for a minute, she's standing there, well, she's here, then she wants to fuck me, right? That's my assumption. Now, I know that that's a big leap to where you might be at the moment, to what I'm about and what I've just said. And I think I'm beginning to understand how this YouTube channel works now. I guess you could say I'm the finished article, so I put videos out there where I might be ranting a bit like I am now, the finished article, and you get an insight into my mind, you know, and potentially you might watch this, and that little insight that you get, you think, fuck me, is that right? You go out and test something, you think I'm right, and then suddenly 3 months down the line you're a very different person. But for other guys, you'll watch it and you'll get this little insight into my mind. You think, that's just bullshit. No, you know. But you think to yourself, but I would love to think like that. And, you know, it doesn't seem that Steve's acting. He's actually saying what he thinks like. It's very natural, right? He's very authentic, you know. So I have to assume he's not lying. So he really does think like that. When he says, if a bird's just sitting there, he is, you know, and she's just sitting there and her little legs are pointing at him, and look at those little legs, and he wants to touch them. So he just starts touching them, right? That's enough. I don't need no list of IOIs. She's just sitting there, and that's all I need. And then, you know, she wants to fuck me, clearly, right? And I actually believe that, okay? So, you get an insight into my mind, and of course, I mentioned my products, and, you know, I have the book, Primal, Seduction, and the Secret Society. And in reading and or watching those products, you learn the how to get the mindset, and the how to, the techniques and all that kind of thing. So I'm beginning to realise how this YouTube channel works. But anyway, so this guy's asked this question, give me a list of IOIs. I'm saying, no, that's retarded. Forget the list of fucking IOIs. You need to start thinking like a man that fucks hot women thinks, okay? If she's just sitting there, if she's standing there, she's listening to your rap, okay? Look, you're a man, okay? You're designed to fuck women. She's a woman, she's designed to be fucked. So don't say to me, you're not ready to act on that IOI, but you are on a stronger one. Or you're not ready to act on one IOI, you need 3, right? Fuck that, right? You're a man, she's a woman, you know, that's what you're designed to do, to fuck, right? So if she's just sitting there listening to your rap on a date or on the street or whatever, just assume it and go for it, right? This is the mindset, right? And a guy that fucks women, I'm telling you, thinks like this. You don't need permission, right? You're a man that loves women, you're cocky, and you just go for it, right? You like her, look at her legs, you know, look at her face, isn't she nice? Don't you want to don't you want to touch her? Don't you want to assume it? Don't you want to give her a kiss, you know, or try something on? That's what you got to do, right? You got to stop thinking like this. Stop looking for permission. Stop being a fucking faggot, basically, and just fucking go for it, right? I'm not going to give you a list of IOIs. She's standing there, she's looking, she's smiling. Just go for it. Give her a little touch on the back of the neck or on the legs or somewhere, and say, look, you do really nice, and mean it, you know, and mean it when you say it, and that's enough, and that's all you need, okay? Rant over. And if I look and sound a bit like shit, like I say, I'm still a bit fucking feverish probably, and I know I'm going to go and hunt some fanning. Bye.